Guys, welcome to the 2026 Pellet B Test in California to enter law enforcement positions such as police officer, sheriff deputy, some correctional officers, dispatchers. The Pellet B Test is very, very important in California. I wanted to give you an update for the upcoming year, 2026. We are in December 2025, so end of the year, and we usually basically talk about what's gonna happen next year and how the exam has changed for the candidates. I want to also quickly react to this video of this young lady who posted about the Pellet B. Let's just listen to it, and then I'll kind of interrupt and give you my opinion. Also, don't forget our sponsor, which is California Real Estate License School.com, home of the best, most up-to-date test prep for the Pellet B, and its sister website, pelletbtest.com. So whether you go to California Real Estate License School.com or to the pelletbtest.com, you're gonna end up getting the same program because these two have joined forces on the same test prep. But the test prep is hosted on the California Real Estate License School.com. So this is a program that we have been recommending for many years, and we had a lot of good feedback, a lot of candidates that were able to pass the exam and actually get hired. So hundreds of people, maybe even thousands of candidates over the years we have helped with this program. So definitely recommend them, check them out. Now let's listen to the video, and then I'll kind of interrupt the video and give you my opinion.
Enforcement agency in California. This is
Let's start from the beginning.
If you're trying to apply to a law enforcement agency in California, this is one of the many things that you have to do. In California, you have to take a written test, also known as the Pellet B test. Each agency has a different requirement on how high you need to score in order to apply to their department. So do your research and go on their website or ask someone from that department what is the passing score for them. I'm going to go over very briefly what you should expect and kind of what...
Okay, so what she just said about the scores, I think that used to be the case, but right now a lot of agencies, they are desperate for qualified, good quality candidate. So if you have a passing score, but let's say it's not the higher score, okay, you shouldn't worry, okay. Right now we are in a market, I would say a hiring market, that you have a lot of people that are not good fit for law enforcement that are applying for these jobs, and that basically creates a lot of problem for the hiring managers for these agencies, because they have to work even harder to go through all these let's say not great quality candidates to basically find the ones that are actually, they truly want to work in law enforcement, is their passion, is their calling in life, and is not just another summer job for them that they're just gonna hop on for a few months and then after that just leave it and move on to something else. So they're looking for actual candidates that are quality, that are serious, and basically they feel like the law enforcement jobs, whether police or dispatcher, police officer, dispatcher, sheriff deputies, all that, or CHP officers, this is their calling in life. They just want to do it until retirement. So if you are one of those person, and everything that you say, whether it's gonna be over the phone interview, in-person interview, if they feel like you are that type of candidate, that caliber of candidate that are good quality, your Pellet B score is not gonna matter that much. Okay, so you want to make sure you have a score that is as high as possible, of course. But if your score is a little bit lower than another candidate, but then during the interview, whether it's gonna be on the phone, whether it's gonna be during your background check process, they get a feeling that, oh, this person is serious about this job, this person actually already imagining himself or herself in this position for life, or at least for many years to come, then that little score up and down, as long as it's a passing score, is not going to matter. Okay, so I don't want you to think that what she's saying is now the standard. This used to be the case when a few years ago, okay, you had a lot of candidates, a lot of people that were quality, and they were trying, so they were more choosy, they were more picky, they were more selective, let's put it this way. But right now the agencies, they are desperate for those type of candidate that I described for you. So yeah, what she says now, it doesn't really apply anymore. Now if you want to find out what's going on with the latest version of the exam, of course, always go to the official post.ca.gov, and then you'll be able to find the latest updates there. This is the place where they post all the updates. And then, as you know, the last update was that as of January 1st, the CLOZE reading comprehension subtest is no longer part of the PELLET B. I believe it kind of ties back to what I told you, that they are desperate for great candidates, so they don't want to make it harder for people to basically get spooked and not take the exam, or basically fail the test because of the CLOZE reading comprehension portion of it. So because of that, they completely removed it. So they want more people to be able to get in and apply and pass the, basically go through the hiring process, pass the written test, pass the physical ability test, and then be able to pass the background check and basically get hired. Also be careful with your social media posts. I have another video on this channel where I'm talking about your social media presence, and even the comments that you leave, whether on Facebook, Instagram. You need to go in there, and if you see you've been joking on some very sensitive topics, just delete those comments. Okay, you want to make sure that when the investigators are going through social media, they're not finding you making fun of, like, let's say somebody because of their race or their sexual orientation, or because you're making like some insensitive jokes about things, and it might not define you as a person, it might not be who you are. It might be just in the heat of the moment you said something, or you were trying to be funny or be part of the conversation, but that can cost you the position, and they're not gonna even tell you what it was. Okay, so they're just gonna put that in the file somewhere, classified, hidden, and because of that one comment that you made on Facebook or Instagram or TikTok about something, that investigator can basically end your application there. So that's very important. Just so be focused on that. Make sure your social media presence, whether the video, pictures, or the comments that you leave on other people profiles, are clean and they're kosher, and they are is something family friendly and is not controversial. So now another thing that I want you to do, I don't know when you're gonna be watching this video, so you might be watching this video in 2026, 2027, who knows, 3 years from now, 7 years from now. Just what I want you to do is to, if you want to get the latest updates, you can just type this sentence in an AI prompt of your choice. I recommend Copilot here. I have Gemini, and the sentence is that, what does the latest version of PELLET B Test in California consist of? So if you type this, it will always give you the latest score, the updates. I think the more comprehensive would be Copilot. So if we go to .com, and then we'll just copy the same question. I think their presentation and the answer for Copilot is, and you don't need to be logged in for Copilot neither. Okay, so Copilot, you can just go to copilot.microsoft.com and just type in, what does the latest version of PELLET B Test in California consist of? You just need to type this. Okay, whether you're gonna do it next year, in 3 years, in 10 years you're watching this video, just type this in Copilot and then watch the answer, and it's gonna give you a very clean breakdown for 2025, 2026, and then also give you the test format, reasoning, spelling, vocabulary, clarity. They are big on clarity now. Okay, so when you get the test prep that I recommended you. You'll see the first portion of the test prep is going to be about clarity, and then of course the rest also matters. Spelling and vocabulary is going to be a big portion of the exam as well. And oh, look, it looks like the co-pilot is actually recommending our sponsors website, pelletbtest.com. Okay, so yeah, so it looks like Copilot is also recommending it. But what I like about Copilot is just their presentation, the way it presents the information. It's way cleaner than Gemini or ChatGPT. This looks very bland and boring and kind of like, yeah, the presentation is great. So just remember this sentence, and whenever you watch our video, anything else I wanted to tell you, just make sure be careful on YouTube. There are a lot of companies spamming this keyword Pellet B, and go to their channel and find out if they are actually selling law enforcement test prep, or they're selling you test prep for any other thing like notary and nursing and whatnot. If you see these companies are spamming, do not follow their test prep program, because they are not specialized in law enforcement. And I can guarantee you 90% of them, probably 95% of them, they are not even based in California. I was looking up a company, I'm not gonna name it in this video, but they were based in Israel, and they were making all these videos on YouTube with the keyword Pellet B California, CHP, and all that. And they were not even an American company. They never been certified to work anywhere in education or in law enforcement capacity in the United States, and not even in California. So just be careful of those spammers company that are selling you test prep. Check out our sponsor, California Real Estate License School.com. You can also go to pelletbtest.com and click on sign up. It will take you to the same test prep. Subscribe to the channel. Give this video a thumbs up to be recommended. Don't forget to thumbs up the video. Always leave a comment, even if you like the video. Just say I like the video or something, you know, just maybe a compliment or something nice. That would be great for the algorithm. And thanks for your support, and I'll catch you in the next update. If there is any other update, of course, we will update you on our channel. We have a lot of videos about law enforcement, and also different test prep that we recommend, but most of them are law enforcement related. So and we work exclusively with this website, California Real Estate License School.com, home of the best test prep for real estate and law enforcement. And that's basically it. Subscribe to the channel, give this video a thumbs up, leave a comment, and I'll catch you in the next video. Thank you. Bye.